Ho ho boardies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and this is Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, episode 21. The second class trial has begun. We've worked out who each girl in Twilight Syndrome murder case is, and we're about to find out why Girl E was killed. So let's go ahead and work out who's who and why's why and what's what and where's where. The reason Girl E was killed. I should be able to assume why based on that content of the game. So because Girlie witnessed the murder, because Girlie was Fuyuhiko's sister, because Girlie was the killer, Girl E interfered with the murder. I'm guessing Girlie witnessed the murder? Is that right? Or maybe it was Girlie was the killer? Oh. Yeah, was the killer? Is that right? I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Right, okay.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge her
That's
little
right.
sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Oh, I see.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
But it was the fact that the broken vase had
The
happened.
sound of breaking glass that they
They
heard
broke the
at
vase to
entrance
disguise the
seemed
fact
to
that
confirm that.
if the window was broken,
Plus,
the glass is on the
Girl E's
inside.
swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
I feel like we're going to have the broken vase evidence.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
No, that's not right.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then Forget this!
Forget you.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Make your argument. Oh, broken vase. Definitely need that.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, it was the vase.
No, that's wrong.
Jacques Hughes!
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
A vase.
Vase?
It was a vase.
How
A
low
vase.
can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound,
He turned around pretty quick.
She acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Of course you do, Nekomaru.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Okay.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I've no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot at them with the silencer, but unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something, Gundam. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something, I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun. Make your argument. Right, okay. What are we gonna use? I mean, have no idea.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Oh, with the swimsuit? Oh,
Supposed to beat them
god damn
to
it.
death.
That's what the answer is.
It should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
An unconventional weapon. Apparently it appeared in the game, but...
A weapon
Yeah,
inside
okay,
the
so-
music room, huh?
Swimsuit filled with gravel.
What about
That's what it
broken
was.
glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Gravel, gravel, gravel.
Then the
Who said it?
piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that
God
was
damn
used
it.
to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
Okay, let's do it. So that's... I feel like that's got to be the answer.
But inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger? It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Yes.
I agree with that.
J'agree!
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
I'm a genius.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Hat? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic...
Wow, really?
But for the killer...
Ace Attorney
that
reference.
kills two birds with
Is that
one
what that
stone.
is?
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're
Hero.
talking about Mahiru, right?
My hero.
Huh? Mahiru
My
is
hero
the
is my
accomplice?
hero.
What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
That's right.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Oh.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the fourth
Buki's like,
day,
oh my god!
or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Fuyuhiko? Girlie's killer right now. The only person I can think of is that guy. Guy F.
I see!
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Sister!
Guy F is... What?
Gundam is the best character. I hope he doesn't
It's
die.
just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Seems to be protesting a little too much, Hiyoko. Hiyoko? That's how you say it, right?
Talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's
Oh,
murder have
Yakuza's all
anything to do
sad.
with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiro's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girlie and... Oh, hang on. The... Metal Bat?
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with
I'm
this!
sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going
I
to
feel like we're going to have to bring our evidence of Hiyoko being at the beach house.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Mm-hmm.
Trap? What do you mean?
Well, you were definitely there.
The true killer played that game, and most
saw you
likely
running away
found
from the
out
beach
about
house?
The relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Yeah, good.
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Jesus. Hiyoko! Let's have a look. Have we got any Hiyoko bullets? Oh, it's the footprints.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Yoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Yes, she did.
No, that's wrong.
J'accuse!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
There's also the letter as well, isn't there?
Footprints? They're probably
Wasn't it signed Hiyoko?
ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Yeah, the back entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
I mean, it's not Hiyoko because someone else left through the window afterwards because we did that whole window thing.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Not gonna work.
I've never heard of that
There's the
daily
letter.
routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
No way.
See, if you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves.
So you're lying for your Hiko.
If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Hiyoko, not improving your case. Make your argument. We want the letter, I think. Oh, there it is.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
No, that's not true.
Go
Oh.
any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Alright, Yoko said she never went to Mahiro, but is that really true?
I did
Right.
go to the beach house,
That happened very early on.
but only during my morning
Right.
walk.
J'accuse!
That's wrong. Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? Only to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko Seonje.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
Mahiro.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward. I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone.
It's just my truth.
It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
It's a double frame.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then
But
you went
people
and
knew that we were going to the beach house, right?
hid yourself in a specific place and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Oh yeah, the closet. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. Oh, it's here?
Here!
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
It's a new little wrinkle to the mini games.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and
Oh, I
left
love
the
him.
beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask?
Serial killer.
Suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
Yeah, just let us kill you!
It's all in your heads. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. So there's the gummy bag. Yellow gummy bag. We're being directed by Nagito.
Upon this mystery's conclusion, Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Oh,
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, that's wrong.
Jacques. It's not the gummy because there's the gummy bag. That
About that
different
gummy,
thing.
Did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Hey, what's your language?
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
Okay, Hyoko, that's not good luck.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? Then it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right.
What?
None
What are
of
we
the
talking
gummy
about?
bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume
What?
Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Alright. Well, I don't know.
We're not done with Hyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
I see.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength
Oh,
and...
that's not.
No,
She
that's
didn't. She died instantly.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
Someone else used the body to block it so that someone can get through.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
To make footprints.
Just ask Hyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true!
Let's assume Hyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Seems unlikely. Given her stature.
If she handled the body that bloody, I
Also
think her
that.
clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Not bloody at all.
clean.
She was pure. She was clean.
Told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh wow.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Oh, it's one of these. How to do these again? Okay. I don't know what to do.
If
So look-
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Hiko is stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all of his words, I'll be pushed back.
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If
Advance.
Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room, and after she moved the body, she just washed it up. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by... Did you get all that, you bastard?
Right, hang on, so I missed it. Yuhiko hasn't thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach house. I need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of evidence. Oh yeah, there was something with the shower room.
Inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those.
J'accuse! Break.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the.
Oops. Out of order. Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. Her clothes are fused to her body. She wasn't wearing clothes at all. Okay, so it can't be either of those. She can't get dressed by herself. She can't get undressed by herself. Can she not get dressed by herself? I mean, that's gotta be it, I guess, but why? I can't remember.
I see. Listen.
Something to do with her hair?
Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, okay.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah.
Well, who does it?
Couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. And it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yep.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
So is it Fuyuhiko?
Yoko,
He was like
please
riding pretty hard for it to be
everything is
Yoko.
fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig Barth! I
Jesus.
hope you get a hangnail and die! And I'm sorry for being pig Barth!
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behaviour earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be, does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about that trap?
The details of the trap. I guess we're going to find that out next time on Borderline Games. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye bye. See you here next time. Bye bye.